Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Started today, you know the way we said Fateh to each other? Do you think that's how Baba Fateh Singh said Fateh? Do you think, is that how Baba Fateh Singh said the Fateh when they went to the court of Wazir Khan? How do you think Baba Fateh Singh said it? Shall we try it? Shall we try and say it how do you think Baba Fateh Singh would have said it? History writes, they say when Baba Fateh Singh went into the court of Wazir Khan, they said it was like the ceiling started to shake. So imagine how loud Baba Fateh Singh said the Fateh. Shall we try and make the ceiling shake? Yeah? Everybody ready? Okay, so I'll start you off. Vaheguru Ji Ka Vaheguru Ji Ki. Does anybody know what year Baba Fateh Singh was born in? Does anybody want to have a guess? Go on. Let's guess. Anybody else want to have a guess? Okay. What year was the Khalsa born in?
1699.
Okay. What year was Baba Fateh Singh born in?
1699.
Yeah. There you go. So the Khalsa was born in?
1699.
And Baba Fateh Singh was born in?
1699.
And the greeting we've just said to each other, the Fateh was born in which year?
1699.
Yeah. Okay. So now, shall we say it once more? Go on. Vaheguru Ji Ka Vaheguru Ji Ki. Okay. Do you know that place where Baba Fateh Singh went and said Fateh to the court, in that court, in Wazir Khan's court? Do you know what that place is called today? Do you know what it's known as? Do you know what it's called? Yeah. Okay, did everybody hear that? So what's it called? It's called? So imagine that a 5-year-old went in, said the Fateh with so much power, that that Fateh started to ring in the ears of somebody called, has anybody heard of Banda Singh? Yeah. Okay. So Baba Fateh Singh, born in 1699, that's the same year that the Fateh was born. When Guru Gobind Singh Ji said to the Panj Pyare, so Guru Gobind Singh Ji said to the Panj Pyare, say Vaheguru Ji Ka Vaheguru Ji Ki. Yeah. When Guru Gobind Singh Ji said that to the Panj Pyare, that same year Baba Fateh Singh was born. That same Baba Fateh Singh, what does it mean? What does Fateh mean? You can tell me what Fateh means. What?
Victory.
Yeah, victory. Do you think Baba Fateh Singh, when they gave Shahidi, when they were bricked alive, do you think they lost or do you think they had victory?
They had victory.
They tried to give him sweets, they tried to give him toys, okay? But they didn't fall for those. They said to them, why don't you change your religion? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Because they didn't fall and they remained firm in their dharam. So that means they had victory. Do you all agree? If you agree, say Vaheguru.
Vaheguru.
So did Baba Fateh Singh win?
Vaheguru.
Yeah. So Baba Fateh Singh actually lived up to their name. So there truly was Fateh. Baba Fateh Singh was. And Baba Fateh Singh said that Fateh is so loud, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, they could feel that Fateh because it was so loud. And that's why they had so much strength. And they were able to come back from where Hajur Sahib is today, from Nanded Sahib. It took them approximately 1 year to travel and they were battling. Okay, they were on horses. If you go from Punjab today to Hajur Sahib, it will take about 2 days and 2 nights in train. Okay, I've been on flight from Delhi and it takes about 2 hours. They traveled by horses and that Fateh was ringing in their ears so much that they came to that same place that Baba Fateh Singh said that Fateh, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, they put a Nishan Sahib there. And today it's called Fatehgarh just because Baba Fateh Singh, they had Fateh, they won, they had victory. Okay, so can you imagine now how loud they would have said it? So are we going to shy away from saying this Fateh now? How do you greet your friends when you come here? When you see each other in the langar hall, what do you say to each other? Somebody put their hand up, tell me the truth. So when you see each other, when you come to the Gurdwara, just as you're about to get your pasta, what do you say to each other? How do you greet each other? Do you say hello? Do you say hi? What do you say? Put your hands up. Okay, what do you say? Let me pick you there. What's your name? Ankar. Okay, how do you greet your friends when you see your friends in the langar hall? Okay. Okay, and now you're going to say it with passion because you know how powerful Baba Fateh Singh's Fateh was. Okay? So now you're going to say it with complete passion. So how are you going to say it? How are you going to say it? Okay, now we're going to say it once more before we continue. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So every time you say this now, I want you to imagine Baba Fateh Singh standing in between you. I want you to imagine Baba Zorawar Singh standing in between you. Okay? And they will be there, okay? Baba Fateh Singh, they will be there. They're here today as well. How is Baba Fateh Singh still here today? Brahmagyanis sad jeeve nahi marta. That these Brahmagyanis, that they were so blessed that they're going to live forever. Do you know how they're going to live forever? Because we still tell their stories today. And we not only do we just tell their stories, but what they did is still changing people's lives. When somebody hears about what they did at such a young age, it's still changing people's lives, so that's how they are going to live forever.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.